Good morning, people. Today we're going to do some back and bicep, but before we do, we have some lovely food. We've got our pre-workout. Let me show you. So before we work out, I've got, one medium banana. We've got one sourdough, we've got a kiwi, 100 grams of blueberries, 15 grams of almond butter, 75 grams of oats, and 30 grams of protein powder. Yo, what's good, YouTube? So today this is my back and bicep workout. This is week 2 of my mini cut. I believe I'm cutting for 8 to 10 weeks. Which is getting a solid foundation that I'm going to bulk up. Then I'm going to get ready for that bodybuilding competition. I'm just going to answer some common questions I'll always get asked at the gym. So one of the first questions is, how did I lose weight so quickly? So when I hired my first coach, shout out to him, he literally changed my perspective of training, nutrition, cardio, what to do when you hit plateaus. Props to him, man. Like, without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Shout out to my mom as well. My mom, beautiful person. She helped me so much on my journey. Besides that, anyways. So, from July 2025 to February 2026, I lost 25 kilos. So around 8 months. So what my coach did for me at the time is he likes to use expenditure to increase my calorie deficit rather than dropping food. Because more food equals more performance. High carbs, more performance. And you know what that means when you have high performance? More muscle, better quality training. And you keep a lot of that muscle when you cut. Okay, so what he put me on is zone 2 cardio. Zone 2 cardio. Okay, I'm recording this from my phone. I got interrupted. Someone called me. Sorry about that. But anyways, besides the point, zone 2 cardio is the most effective way to burn fat without sacrificing muscle. It's basically in between a brisk walk and I guess a jog. But it's really effective burning fat. So many cardiovascular benefits. It also helps the quality of your training, weight training as well. I feel like you get that extra edge doing a couple more reps, which we need, we need to push close to failure. Just go absolutely bonkers. Okay, so apart from that, doing more cardio means I burn more calories. That means there's more room for food, right? More food equals more performance, like I said. And you'll say fuller during the cut. So for 4 months, I was eating like 2,600 calories. Training days, 2,400 calories off days. And when I plateaued, I just increased the cardio and slightly dropped my food. Nothing too much, because if you get to a certain point, let's say 1,600 calories, you're practically starving yourself. But when you get leaner, of course, you have to make sacrifices. But that's for another time. Okay, the second one is, how did I get rid of that loose skin? Okay, so you know me, I used to be a chunky boy. I used to be prime 104 kg in January 2025. Man, that was not a fun time. I was eating 5,000 calories every day. Not because I wanted to, because man, so many binge eating, so many fad diets. I just couldn't stick to one diet. So how I got rid of that loose skin was slowly reducing my body fat and filling the skin with muscle. So I prioritize heavy training 5 times a week. Make sure I hit my protein, get enough carbs for the workout. Make sure I have enough healthy fats just to keep my hormones, libido, my testosterone, everything up to par. And that extra loose skin I have, I just hide it in my boxers or my underwear. That's pretty much it. Okay, number 3. How long have I been training for? So people have this thing where they think that I've only been training for 1 to 2 years. I just woke up like this one day. The reality is I've been struggling for such a long time. I've been struggling for maybe 6 to 7 years. No 6-7 jokes, by the way. I don't want to see any in the comments. And for the first 5 to 6 years, I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally fad diets, aggressive cutting. I see like these diets like Eddie Abu, carnivore diet. None of it worked. I couldn't stick to the diet. I tried to cut carbs, tried to stay low. It did not work at all. Then when I hired my first coach, changed everything. I'm a carb lover. I love rice, I love pasta, I love bread. Once I started implementing those into my diet, it made the biggest change for me. And that change was consistency, routine, structure, and discipline. Okay. Maybe stick to my diet longer. So at the end of the day, this is for the long term, the end game. Okay. We're not here for quick results. We're here to actually build muscle. Number 4, I always get this. Will I be competing anytime soon? When's the next bodybuilding show? My opinion, I feel like I'm not big enough. Body dysmorphia and that. But I will be competing next summer or somewhere around that, because the dates haven't come out. They come out around December. But I really want to do my first bodybuilding show. Me and my mom's a professional bodybuilder. She has a picture on her wall. And I've always said I wanted to put my picture next to hers for that glory. Okay, that would be amazing. So I'm planning to do it next, I'll say around June. And my plan is, I'm not sure about how the categories work, but I want to do men's classic physique, where you show your legs, glutes, hams, everything. And during this year I'm going to try to focus on my weaker parts. So my current coach currently said I need to work more on my back, everything on the back side. My back, my glutes, my hamstrings, my traps. I just need to balance it all. But otherwise, I'll say I have a decent physique. I'm really excited for this bodybuilding show. I can't wait. And I'm going for a trophy. It's my 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. I want a medal. And then I'm going to do a crazy 15,000 calorie cheat day. Last time I got this lean, my 11K killed me. 11,000 calories actually killed me. So I'm going to push my body to the limit and try to go for 15,000. Okay, now how do we get to that 1%? How do we become the best versions of ourselves? So 3 things I always believe in is your mindset, the people around you, and the coaches and mentors you hire. So number 1, mindset. Mindset is very important. You got to prioritize what you want. Do you want to do bodybuilding? Do you want to do aesthetics? Do you want to be a powerlifter? And once you have that in mind, do not let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. Okay, you do what you want to do. And obviously do it for the good reasons. Don't do it out of like revenge, stuff like that. Do it because you're looking after yourself. You want to help other people. Have a good reason. Number 2, the people who you surround yourself with. This one to me is very important. You need to surround yourself with people very energetic, very positive, people who already have knowledge about like bodybuilding, strength training, whatever it is you want to do. Surround yourself with people like that. Surround yourself with people who want to see you grow. Help you chase your dreams. It's very important. And number 3, very important, is the coach you hire. Okay, every coach has its pros and cons, right? And they'll deliver you different results. But every time you learn from that coach, you pick up bits and bobs, and eventually you build your own system. And they'll get you to the result quicker. They'll teach you more things than you already know. The last thing you want is to overthink. I'm a heavy overthinker, and when I was trying to coach myself all these years and I had a break from coaching, I tried to coach myself. But then I was nitpicking all the small details. Oh, am I having enough minerals? Am I having enough carbs? Am I having enough water? Why do I look smaller? Why is the weight not changing? When you give that responsibility to someone else, you can focus on the work and they'll just fine-tune the small details for you so you can get to that result. So that's the beauty of online coaching. And if you're thinking, oh, I can do this myself, I can go on ChatGPT. You can, of course you can. Of course, you can search up online workouts, programs, but they will not get you to like pinpoint shredded, absolutely peeled. You know, everyone has their own systems. Everyone has their own peak strategies and stuff like that. So it's really a blessing, and it's really amazing for me being coached right now in the current situation I'm in. So that being said and out of the way, I really want to win my next bodybuilding show, my first bodybuilding show. I'm really excited to put you guys on the journey. I'll be recording more videos like this, just me yapping, just thoughts, common questions, and my meal preps, foods, what I do in a week. So yeah, this is week 2. This is my back and bicep workout. I'll be uploading a leg day soon, as long as my meal prep, what I've prepped for the day. And yeah, let me know guys what you guys think in the comments. All right, see you guys later. Got some pre-workout. We've got 2 legs, mince beef, broccoli, and 70 grams of pork rice.